Mr. Mancino, thank you for coming today.
Mr. Reynolds, thank you so much for having me.
So how's traffic?
Traffic today was very pleasant. Because of the pandemic, there have not been very many cars on the road. I think we're all thankful for that, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So tell me, how did you hear about the BBC?
Well, every morning I like to have your news channel playing in the background of my house as I'm getting ready for my day, and I find it all to be very informative and accurate, especially the stock pricings. Your reporters are very up to date about all of that, and I thank you for it.
So obviously you know that the BBC is, it's not just about hiring like units. We're not just we're not just all about money. We want to get to know people in the corporation, and then they're practically family. So before we start, can I please see your resume, please?
You absolutely may. If you have any questions, please ask me.
All right, I see your experience. You were an assistant at a law firm. You have extensive background in creative writing and a lot of other things. Okay, so tell me, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I believe one important thing about myself is I'm very hardworking and flexible. I'm priding myself in being able to adapt to many different situations, especially when it comes to writing. I'm very skilled at creative writing. I can do fiction, nonfiction, environmental, technical, poetry, anything in between, really.
So now that you've told me, what you are passionate about, what you're able to do, I think the next step would be to asking what you think your strengths and weaknesses are.
One of my greatest strengths, something I pride myself in, is my loyalty to a task. When I start a project, I don't like to give up halfway. I don't like to abandon it. I like to see things through, regardless of the challenges that come my way, regardless of any impediments, and I like to see a task through. I also believe I am very innovative, and I also like to believe that I am a team player, first and foremost. One of my weaknesses, sometimes I'm very hard on myself, sometimes I tend to overwork myself a bit, but I believe we all tend to do that from time to time, and every day I try to work on that. I try to become a better person every single day.
Well, I'm glad you said that because, we can't work on our weaknesses if we don't try working on it every single day over time. And so, follow-up question to that is, what do you think you'll be doing in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I would really like to start a family. And I would also very much like to get into freelance writing, freelance journalism, and I would also like to publish a book one day.
Okay, so given that, tell me why you want to work for the BBC particularly.
Something I've always wanted to do. I want to impact as many people as I can with my writing. And I believe that working for a corporation like the BBC, something that has spread its influence all across the globe, something very prestigious, would help me in my goals, because I want to help spread news. I want to help out the people in any way I can, because at the end of the day, a news station is nothing without its viewer base, I believe.
Okay, I like that response. So now that we've kind of gotten a feel for you and how you want to shape your life in 5 years, what accomplishments are you most proud of?
One of my greatest accomplishments, something I'm very proud of, is my acceptance into the Sigma Tau Delta International English Honor Society. I count myself to be very fortunate to be a member of such a prestigious group.
I can respect that. That definitely coincides with not only what you've told me about yourself, but also your background as well. And so, given that, I'm kind of curious, what's the biggest problem you've encountered, and how did you solve it?
A big problem I encountered. This happened all the way back in high school, back when I failed algebra. We're kids back then. We don't understand the importance of hard work, determination, and we also don't understand the importance of asking for questions. I certainly struggled with this. So I went to summer school that summer. I fixed my grade, and that's when I truly got importance and learning and understanding for hard work, for lighting a fire under yourself, getting things done, seeing things through. And I also learned that it's okay to ask for help if you truly do need it.
Right, and I think that's very indicative of taking charge of your life and making the best of what you have and working on yourself. So I really respect that answer. So I'm still curious, why do you think we should hire you?
I believe that I would be a tremendous asset to the team because I understand that news work has a lot of data collecting, a lot of interviewing, a lot of seeing things through, regardless of what people might say or do. So I believe that someone like me, who is very goal-driven and very flexible and creative, could very positively impact the team.
Okay. I really like that answer, and unfortunately, that was the last of the questions that we had, but we will definitely be following up with you, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you so much for coming today.
It was such an honor to be here today. Thank you so much.